Today is supposed to be half off day. From the pictures, there were a lot of treasures here. Hi, I am here at an estate sale this morning that it literally was off the beaten path. The GPS got us to the nearest town, and the written directions had been put up by the estate sale company that you had to follow the rest of the way, and thankfully they had signs up. I almost missed the driveway. I got a little bit of footage coming in because it's this long, very wooded driveway, very private back here.
This is the driveway that I was just describing. I just wanted to show you how it was long, windy, with lots of trees. It's very nice and private, very quiet. And then the house was just ahead through those trees there.
This is the third day of the estate sale, so today's supposed to be half off. It'll be interesting to see if anything will be left. And I'm going to get in there. It starts at 9. I have about 15 minutes, and I'm going to see if I can video in there for you. That's neat. Looks made out of yardsticks. Lots of glass. I love this. That's interesting looking. Pottery, shapes of clay for 15. It's different. Okay. Well, let's go check out this room. Get away from the crowd. Oh, these are nice for 40. Well, they'd be half off. It's cute. Much. There are really some neat things in here. All right. Well, there's a camera. Oh, he is cute. He's a little green frog. Make sure he's not broken or anything. I might grab him. Combs. There's miniatures. I love miniatures. I have to take a minute to look at these.
All right, so there are going to be a few areas where my finger does get in the camera. That was unintentional. I did notice that while I was filming. So I didn't want to cut the footage out because I do show some nice things. It'll just be there. My fingers will be there sometimes. And that was not on purpose. I also noticed that I'm not very loud in some of this, even you can't understand everything I'm saying, even with my microphone. It was probably because there were people in the room. So I'm just going to say it. I struggle with the juggle. So I'm still working on it, but I didn't want to cut any of it out.
Is this like that service?
And also in the hall over here. Okay.
Lindy, here you go.
I'm not sure what those are. Lots of little collector's souvenir trinket boxes. That one's different. Do you need a companion? He does look like sister. What kind of dog is that? Okay. So we got how much that is. So these are half off of 5. I might pick up a couple of these. That's okay. These are 8. I think I'm gonna pick out a few. I'm gonna put the camera down though. This so much here. This would be 4. It's cute. This would be hard. Yeah, that's what yeah, but oh, this is cute. Now we're in this area. They have purses, but none that I see that I'd like. There's still a lot of stuff here. Lots of frames. Folded flowers. Just wanted to show this. So cool. Beautiful, but it's sold. Back in this room. I don't know, see if I missed anything because it was crowded a little bit earlier. Oh, there, I did. I missed these. Look at those. I sure did. Let me go through these real quick. See, there's little notes marked in these little boxes about when they bought them and where they got them from. This one says Japan. I don't know how much this one would be. I like that one though. This one. Oh, it's a little notepad and pen. Hollywood. I'll have to find out. What's this one? I'll look through the linens a little better. I'll look at the bear. Gosh. I'm just looking to see if anything unusual stands out because I've gotten so many linens lately.
Are we sure that's sold? It's ready to just pull the price out of it? It didn't earlier. I asked her.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Want to show you some?
Okay.
It's a square. scarf.
She wants to show you, it means it's a big piece of
I don't know if I can pull this stuff out enough to. Little handmade dress. That's cute. Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna dig a little deeper here. Let's see. Alright, so I was wanting to show you, I found a few things that were buried under all the linens. But this is a different, I've never seen one. It's such a blue, bright blue colors. Pick that up. This scarf. That was a really pretty color, and it looks like to be in good condition. And I really like this one. Let's see if I can show it. I'll have to do a better job of showing you when I do the haul, but I'm juggling. I've got several things in my hands and my camera too. So there's this one. These are all made in Japan. Tags on them. So I grabbed those, and then I thought this was pretty also with the black trim. It's got some staining. I'll see if I can get that out, but this is pretty. And I was looking to see if I can find any more like this one. I like that. 50. It's so cute though. I like it. Alright, these clowns, I don't know. They're not marked. Anything.
I like the idea of being right there. That'll get rid of it. I have a bunch of stuff there, but my big one is like an off-brand.
I try to do Wagner wear or Griswold. Those are all good for me.
I should have that. Let's see. My grandmother gave my dad hers,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
she threw them back.
No, they don't ever
This
forget
is
anything.
cool, but it's a big crack in it.
Yeah, they were supposed to be mine.
That is so nice. See that crack right there.
The only reason I So here, cast iron. I'll carry this. Oh my god.
Alright, so that was the shopping video from the estate sale that I went to, and now I have the haul to show you on that, because I am tacking this onto the video from the day I went. I'm going to be a bit more brief going through my haul. Okay, I have everything laid out here. This estate sale was a collector's of a lot of little smalls, and they specifically had quite a big collection of trinket boxes, and it was interesting because a lot of them had little tiny notes inside of them that gave a date and the location of where they got it, or maybe if someone gave it to them, they had their name on there. So let me see what I'm going to start with. But there were two of these. They're these little milk glass vases. I really have been finding a lot of these little vases that are hands that are holding the vase, but I hadn't ever seen these with the milk glass. And they don't have a mark on them, but I found the two for, was it $5 each? Yeah, because they were $10 original, so I got them for $5 each. And little bud vases, those are always neat and cute to find. And I found this, and it reminds me of some of the head vases, but when I did do a little brief look up at this, because I didn't know it does have a mark on the bottom. It has like an imprinted mark, and then it's painted, it looks like an H. When I looked it up, I found a set where this would have been you would have had a decanter, and then this would have been the little shot glass. This is one of a set of shot glasses, and I can't remember who the maker was on that. She's painted her, it looks hand painted, her face, and it does show a little bit of wear on the paint, and I paid $4 for it. It does have a little bit of, it looks like maybe just loss of glaze right here, which that might be more manufacturer's flaw, but for $4 I thought she was kind of neat. I'd like to have the whole set, but just for her I thought I'll grab her and figure out what to do with her. But look, let's see her face. She's just unusual. I think you saw me have this. This was so cute. This is one of the things I saw in the pictures before the sale when they put those up. Now, and it looks like the actual planner part is a bale of hay. It does say made in Taiwan on the bottom. Now, when I was there, I looked her all over. I didn't see any cracks, and I thought I didn't see any chips, but whenever I got her home, I was looking at her a little closer. She does have a little bit of a chip right here. So that happens. I do that all the time. I think I'm thoroughly looking things over, and then you get it home under a different light and you start to see the flaws. But I thought, you know, it's up here, it kind of hides, and she's very cute. So I paid $5 for her, and I thought she was worth $5. She's holding a little basket of eggs. The little green glass frog, and I paid $4 for him. And then he has a sticker that is made in China, and it's Gans, which I know Hallmark, I believe, sells Gans. So I like him. He's a little cute frog. And there's this. Now this, I tried to figure out what this is made out of. I thought wood. It's very well painted. But I believe when you look underneath, I know it's going to be hard to tell on the camera, it might actually be paper mache. It's very lightweight, and then it's marked Torelli D, and I was not able to find anything with that name. There we go. Yeah, and I don't know if that's like Italian. I don't know. I just thought that was very unusual. I've never seen it, and the paint on it is really done really well. This is a tea bag holder. Let's see. I paid $2.50, and I thought this was really cute. Let me turn it this way. So it has a little teapot up here, and hold your tea bags. Nothing to see. I don't see a marking. It looks like it did have a sticker, but the sticker's not there. So I'm trying to make sure that camera focuses, because I'll think that it is, and then when I start editing, I realized it didn't focus at all. So I'm not giving you a very good picture of everything. And I thought this was really neat. It's a wooden, it holds stamps, like a roll of stamps. And you have the little slot here where they would come out. But it's burned, I think that might be a dogwood flower on that. It's like burned into the wood. There. I thought that was really pretty, and that was with the trinket boxes that were $2.50, so half off of $5. And then this one was also with all the trinket boxes. Now this one is one of the ones with the note inside of it, and it says it's olive wood, July 2000, Roto's Grease. So I'm assuming they picked this up in Greece. But I liked the design on the
tip of that there. Real pretty. And then there was this one. It does have a marking on the bottom. I think it says pewter. I think that's what it says. So it looks like a little bird bath, and it has a little bird in it here. It has this little latch that opens, and it also has the little note. It says Galveston, Texas, summer 1998. The Niece family rented a beach house that summer. Oh, that's nice. They put these little notes to tell the story of where they picked up the items. So I'm going to try to do a really good focus on that so you can see how cute that is. There we go. If you can see. So cute. I was trying to show you how ornate it is around the pedestal part here. It looks like a kind of a vine design that goes up it. I think it's focusing now. There we go. This one is like a little brass one, but the top is made, I believe this is shell on top, and it's painted. It has a little parrot, or well, it has a bird, a red little bird painted on it. There we go. You can see it a little bit there. And then it has the note inside, and it says, a friend of mine, Shelley, gave this box to me in the summer of 1997. She did not know its age or the story behind it. And I don't know much about it either. I'll have to see if I can find any others like it. There was this. This is like a cobalt blue, and it has kind of a silver tone metal around it. It is lined. It's lined with a black velvet on the lid and the inside of this. It's really pretty, and I'm not sure what this is. It almost reminds me of a big glass bead. And so I don't know if that's glass. Let's see if I can. Really pretty. This is also has some ornate design on it. And then the lid is blue also. We're gonna stick with, I have a couple more trinket boxes, so I'm gonna finish the trinket boxes. And there was this one. It's a little gold one. If you can see, it has a little bird here, and it's on a branch. So this one's marked made in Japan. It has a little latch here. Alright, and it has a little mirror here. So this is a little pill box, I believe. It's divided into 3 sections here. And it does have a note. It says Disney World, Florida, 1993. Oh, that's neat. And then this has the it's the artichoke. Chokin was introduced in the 6th century. So it comes with a little package insert with it. I really appreciate that, because you know, when you pick these items up, you don't always know the history behind them, and I appreciate that somebody knew to do that, and I think I'm gonna start doing that on some of my things. But that's really neat. I really like this. And then there was this one. I think, yeah, this one has a note too. So this was a little metal one, and it has this little floral, it's grape, like grape leaves design there. And then it has a green velvet on the inside. And then note for this one says Athens, Texas, May 24th, 1997. And I cannot read the bottom of that, but it's just a cute little, you could use this for a little small jewelry box, put your earrings in. But these. These are little glass grapes, and even the leaves are glass, and then it's has this really pretty little gold, like a filigree, like a little gold filigree tip. And I looked around thinking maybe they had more of these, but that was the only one. Now this, I believe, would be a little homemade piece. It looks like a little diorama of an egg, and it has the plastic flowers inside of it, and then it has this little small butterfly here, and it looks like the bottom is actually made out of egg crate. It's the like a styrofoam egg crate. I think I paid it was $1.50 for this. I thought it was pretty cute. It was done well. Everything was intact. Like had the flowers been messed up or the little butterfly messed up, I probably wouldn't have picked this up, but everything was in good condition on it. I picked up this. This is a 10x Cerite tripod magnifier. I think it was only, I think this was $2.50 because it didn't have a price, but it was on the jewelry table where their jewelry was marked $5. So it's just a little tripod magnifier. Now, what caught my eye is because it says it's genuine Bakelite. So I'm assuming this part is the Bakelite, and I'm not sure what that would go for, but I thought for $2.50, and it was still in the box, and so I figured I'd go ahead and grab it, and then I'll have to do some research on this and see what something like this sells for. Alright, this is another item that I was hoping was still there. She's a little, like a little powder box, like I don't know if you can pick it, if the camera picks it up, but it's like a pale, really pale pink. And I paid $7.50 for her, and she does have the mark on the bottom, which I believe is an M, and I think that is it Mosser glass. It's really pretty, and I was shocked she was still there, and she has no chips, no cracks, no breaks. I was actually surprised she was still there. So I was excited about finding this one. And this is another one I was pretty excited about. Now, he's the little pixie elf, and these are the items that I'm always on the lookout for, because I see some people they find these by the lots, and I don't ever find these. This is probably, actually, as far as pixie elves go, this is probably the first one I've ever found. I paid $2.50 for him. He did have, it looked like the remnants of a sticker that probably would have been Japan, because it's that blue, you can see a little bit of it there. And he does have, you can see the paint, which I believe is a common thing for this type of paint. It starts to flake off, and then he has one rhinestone where he should have two rhinestones. But he's a little elf, and he looks like he's sitting on a little sack, and I just think he's cute. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do with him, but I was so excited because I saw him in the picture with all the collection, and I was like, there's no way. I was thinking that day, I was like, there's no way this stuff's gonna still be there. It wasn't. And then this is another one that I was excited to find. It's the little musical bug, and he is made in occupied Japan. His paint and everything remains intact. He has no condition issues, so I was pretty excited about this one as well. There he is, and he's playing a little, I guess a little violin, and that's the back side of him, so he'd be like a little ladybug with a little flower hat. These were all in that case, so I believe everything, all the little knickknacks in that cabinet were $5, so they would have been half off that. This is a little gnome. Now you can tell his quality is not as good, and he may have a marking on the bottom, but it looks like it's been, like he has some paint or something on it, so I don't know if I can get all that out. There he goes. So it's a little gnome with his mushroom, and it's a little planter or vase, I guess. I don't know how you would use that. Oh gosh, I don't know how you would use this, but he was cute. And then I picked this up. It's a little Mexican pottery Tonala bird. I paid 50 cents for it. There we go. So it does show some wear where it would say Mexico here. Some of his paint is kind of worn. I probably, if he wasn't 50 cents, I may not have picked him up. But let's see. No, he's not marked on the bottom or anything. But yeah, for 50 cents, I thought he'd be worth it. He's got a pretty little design on him. I couldn't get this one to focus up close, so I'm going to just hold it back here. But it's a tiny little cobalt blue Vicks bottle, and it says drops on this side. And then there's this little tiny little turtle, and I paid $2.50 for it. I don't exactly know what it's made out of, but it has this it's like an opal shell. You can see that, and it has little rhinestone eyes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this up at all, but I'm gonna try. His little rhinestone eyes, and then it's his shell. I don't know if you can see that. It has a little shimmer. It's the teeniest little turtle, and I got it for $2.50. And I got these. Now these aren't old, of course. I believe these are might have just been some souvenir pieces from Amsterdam, but they're two little Holland salt and pepper shakers, a little boy and a girl. So I thought they're new in the package, and they really are cute. The paint and everything is really done really well on them. Try to pick that up. It's gonna be a little bit of glare on the box, but you can see these are really, I thought those were cute, and I paid $4 for those. And then this, I saw this on the table with a lot of the dishes, and I had never seen one of these before, but I looked it up. I paid $4 for it, and it's so I believe it's for your gravy, and then it's a fat separator. So when you pour your gravy out, it'll separate the fat. So you can see that little hole right there. It is marked on the bottom. It says our own import. And the print inside is oregano, dill, basil, thyme. And I thought that was neat, kind of unusual, not something that I've ever picked up before. So for $4, I thought I would give it a try. I actually just saw one of the vendors at the shop I have a booth in has one of these. They're the design inside is different, but they have one of these. And then I have, you all saw me, I contemplated on this piece. I thought it was done really well. It's clay, it's a vase, and it's a child with a balloon, and it just has these different dimensions and textures. And it did have, I think I paid $7.50 for it, but it needs cleaning. It was used, but they had the paperwork inside of it, and it's called Shapes of Clay by Stan, from the foothills of Mount Rainier. So I thought that was a really unusual. See that? It's just all the way around, and they had a lot of different pottery pieces there. There would have, I showed the one with the windmill and the barbed wire on it. That one was really nice, but it had that very big crack in it. But this says Christie Cedar Key. That's what it's marked on the bottom. I'm not sure what this would go for, but again, I thought that was a bit unusual. Okay. And this was the only book that I picked up. So this is the Children's Bible.
And it is signed that it was Christmas 1976. So, yeah, the latest copyright on it is 1975. And has the bright, colorful pictures in it, like the Bible. Oh yeah, see, I really liked that. So I picked it up. Not sure, likely gonna keep this. So yeah, I thought this was a nice find, and I think the books, I can't remember the price on the books. I can't remember if I paid $1 for this or $2.50. I'm not real sure, but I thought this was a nice find. Alright, so the rest of what I picked up are the linens. This is so this is something somebody made. It's like it's a really large sack, and it's I think it's supposed to be elastic. No, it's drawstring. Oh, okay. Oh, it's drawstring. So maybe this was a laundry bag, but I liked the material on that. You can see that. It's really pretty. I think that might be, is that Holly Hobby? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Holly Hobby, the dress and the designs in the dresses. I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but there. But they have blue hair. I don't know. I really liked the texture of the material and the print. Sell it as is, like this, and someone can decide if they would want to keep it as a sack or just use that material. I would measure the sack, but you can see that this is handmade, the hand stitching here. At first I thought it was elastic, that the elastic had been worn on it, but it is drawstring. So I don't know the material. I might have paid $1.50 or $2. I can't remember what they had that, because they had a sign. And this was with the material. It's just a piece of blue velvet. It's already been cut, so I figured I could put this in, you know, this might be a booth item where I just put it as a scrap of material. And I don't know if this is really old. I just like that color and then the soft velvety feel to it. This also, I'm pretty sure this is an older material. It actually still has the tag on it. It says so it would have been half a yard, $1.37, and it has the date 5/6/79 on this. And being that the tag is still on it, I'm assuming this hasn't been used, but I like that print on there. And then these you did see me pick up with all the linens. This is a little doily. It is kind of, I guess, star shaped, and I've never seen such a pretty blue. A lot of times with the doilies you see the light pastels, the whites, not really seeing this bold of blue, so I can't really show you the whole all together. I guess I need to lay it on a flat surface, but let's see. There we go. I thought that was I just like that real bold blue though. And it starts out with lighter colors in the middle here. This, I really liked the sheer lightness of this. Yes, I was gonna say, I think it did have a tag. It's 100% nylon, made in Japan. And it has the rolled edges here. And I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up. Let's see if you can tell. It looks, I'm not sure the camera's showing, but it has little light colored polka dots here. I think it really looks just sheer through the camera. But it has pink and green, and it's almost like a pale green. I think you can see the edges there. It's like a pale green. And then this, I just really liked this color. It's kind of like a coral color. And then the pretty flowers in that. Also has the rolled edges. And then the tag. This is 40% rayon, 60% nylon, made in Japan. And they're all in good shape. I didn't see any snags or rips in these. Sometimes you see these with holes. This is the last piece. This little napkin, or I guess you just set it out like a little doily. I liked it with the black trim on it. Really pretty, and again, there it is. So this is just a really pretty little piece, I thought. Alright, so that is my haul from this estate sale. I enjoyed going through that estate sale, and I'm pleased with all my finds. I hope you all like them. Feel free to comment about them. If you like this type of content, I will continue. I usually put out a video a week. It might just be a shopping video. It might be the haul video to that shopping video. This week I'm combining both the shopping and the haul. And just a quick reminder, I am having my first Whatnot show on Tuesday, July 11th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. I do have all my listings up, and if anybody would like to take a look, I'm under topsyturtlethrifter, and I am excited and nervous to be trying out my first show, and I do hope that you all can join me. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.